So if you're wondering what the price of Sony's QD-OLED A95K will be, one thing's for sure, it's going to cost you a pretty penny, and that's because it's got a very pretty panel. In fact, this brand new quantum dot OLED display might be the finest TV display ever made. But to understand why this quantum dot OLED tech is going to cost you thousands and thousands of pounds, and why I think Sony might have rolled the dice a little bit when they invested in this, we have to go back to 2007 when Sony first released their technology called Triluminos, which they stopped manufacturing in 2009 because the cost of production of Triluminos tech was just too expensive. Now fast forward to 2012 when Samsung unveiled the world's first OLED TV. But pretty much immediately after the launch of that TV, Samsung ceased manufacturing OLED TVs because the production cost was too expensive. Now fast forward again 1 year to 2013 when Sony revitalized and revived their Triluminos tech. Only this time there was something different about it. It had quantum dot technology in the display. And actually this was the first introduction of quantum dot displays in TVs. An interesting fact, this is the same QLED tech that Samsung market today as a rival to OLED, and many people believe it's better than OLED thanks to Samsung's very clever marketing. Anyway, to simplify what Triluminos aka quantum dot technology is, think of it as an image filter over the LED backlighting found in an LED TV. This thin layer houses phosphorescent crystals that react to blue light in order to create reds and greens. So essentially you've got RGB in order to create all of the colors on the spectrum. And it's this reaction to the blue light that allows quantum dot panels to have a wider color gamut than traditional LEDs, and a better color gamut than OLEDs in some cases as well. And there are two distinct advantages that quantum dot LED TVs have over OLED. Number one is the peak luminance, and number two is they don't suffer from screen burning. Now in that same year, 2013, LG launched their OLED range with the new white light emitting diode, an organic light emitting diode, and they patented this display technology. This was the birth of WRGB OLED displays, and this new WRGB OLEDs now had the ability to switch off individual pixels on the display, and this brought unparalleled contrast to the TV game, better picture accuracy and better power efficiency. And to this day, LG have been the dominant force in the OLED TV panel game until now, and here's why the game is about to change. Enter Samsung Display with a combination of QLED tech and OLED tech. Essentially what they've done is they've utilized the quantum dot layer with blue organic light emitting diodes behind it to create an RGB OLED display. So TVs rocking this new tech will have deeper reds, deeper greens, better peak luminance, better viewing angles, and much less chance of screen burning. So enter Sony's first OLED with the new title XR Triluminos Max display. It is a QD OLED. But here's the problem though. Manufacturing of this tech is very expensive. I heard the yield in the manufacturing process is just 1/3. And to put this into perspective, imagine you own a cake shop and you bake 10 cakes, and every time you bake 10 cakes, 6 of them have to go in the bin. How do you stay in business? Well, the answer is simple. You have to ramp up the price of the ones that you still have. And that's exactly what Samsung Display are going to have to do with this quantum dot OLED tech. And this is exactly why Sony's X95K with QD OLED technology is going to be very expensive. And the reason I think this might be a gamble is because we've seen Samsung pull out of manufacturing OLEDs in the past. Sony have pulled out of manufacturing their own Triluminos tech in the past. So if manufacturing this new screen tech proves to be not cost effective, there is a chance Samsung could stop manufacturing these panels. But check this out, if that happens, the Sony X95K might become one of the most desirable TVs ever, kind of like a limited edition. And here's my thoughts on why I think Sony are the first TV manufacturer to implement this new QD OLED tech. It's to do with their experience and expertise from the ground up in the entertainment game. They make cameras, image sensors, PlayStations, TVs, motion pictures, Cobra Kai, they do it all, and I genuinely believe that Sony set out to make the best TV possible, and that's why they invested in Quantum Dot OLED. No matter what it costs, Sony wants to be the best, and that's a good thing. And if you're willing to pay for it, then you should definitely keep an eye on the Sony A95K. And my guesstimate for the price on the two sizes that we're going to have of this TV, 55 and 65, is around £6,000 for the 55-inch and £7,500 for the 65-inch. And when Sony eventually release the official prices, feel free to come back to the comment section and mock me if I'm wrong, but if I'm right, hit me up some fire emojis. I appreciate you guys for watching this one. I'm going to do my best to review the new Sony TVs if I can, so make sure you subscribe, turn your notifications on for that, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Don't be late.